Okay, so I'm going to call the man in the video or the book too that we are studying James because I can't say his last name very well. Anyway, I am for James. Definitely not against him like the court was in this case because of what we've studied in this class so far. So, the reason I'm in favor of James is because I really don't believe in a standard English. I don't think it's fair. We live in one country, and yes, it's nice to have like one form of English that we can learn in school, but it's not fair to judge and give people jobs based on him. And I also think that you could perfectly understand, even with his accent, what he was saying. And it said that he was going to have the forecast written out for him so they can write it in the standard English. And yes, he's still going to have an accent when he reads it, but you can thoroughly understand him. And I think they were completely biased against him. The accent reduction specialist was very biased. Lippy Green stated that they have an interest in accent and standard, these specialists. So obviously, they're going to say, okay, well, he's not right because he doesn't speak the standard and he never got his accent reduced. Also, we've studied that you can't completely lose your native accent. It doesn't matter if you pay tons of money to go to these specialists, you're never going to fully lose your accent. And another thing was the judge was completely unfair. He was biased. He wasn't even Hawaiian, so obviously he didn't, understand what James was going through, and he has authority and power, and he believed in a standard. So if he believes in a standard once again, he's going to think that James shouldn't win. So overall, I believe the case was unfair, and I'm totally in favor of him based on the things we've studied and learning about how you can't ever lose your accent completely. And even if he lost his accent a little, he'd still speak with some kind of accent. So I think he should have won the case.